Hi kids, today we want to talk about grammar. I really like to write, so I need to have good grammar. Let's begin. Okay kids, let's do advanced grammar. Okay kids, chapter 12, infinitive phrases. Infinitive phrases are very useful. An infinitive phrase is to plus verb. Well, what can an infinitive phrase do? An infinitive phrase can be a noun. That means an infinitive phrase can be a subject, an indirect object, a direct object, or a subject complement. However, an infinitive phrase can't be an object of the preposition. Remember the basic English sentence pattern. Subject plus verb plus indirect object plus direct object. So we can replace the subject with an infinitive phrase, the indirect object with an infinitive phrase, and the direct object with an infinitive phrase. Pattern 2. Subject plus be verb plus subject complement. Again, we can replace the subject complement with an infinitive phrase. Now here's what's special about an infinitive phrase. An infinitive phrase can be an adjective describing a noun. Also, an infinitive phrase can be an adverb telling how, why, where. So infinitive phrases are very useful. Okay, chapter 12, infinitive phrases. Remember, an infinitive phrase is to plus a verb. An infinitive phrase is very useful because it can be a noun, an adjective, and an adverb. Let's look at some examples of infinitive phrases. Number 1, the infinitive phrase is a subject. To dance is thrilling for me. Number 2, subject complement. The infinitive phrase is a subject complement. My favorite experience on the trip was to hang glide. 3, direct object. The infinitive phrase is the direct object. Corey wants to sing karaoke. Well, let's look at the verb. Wants. Who wants? Corey wants. Corey wants what? Oh, to sing karaoke. Corey wants to sing karaoke. Number 4, adjective. The infinitive phrase is an adjective. Pablo is an important person to know. What kind of person? Oh, an important person to know. To know describes important person. What kind of important person is Pablo? 5, adverb. The infinitive phrase is going to be an adverb. To sleep, bats hang upside down. Why? Why do bats hang upside down? To sleep. All right, so the infinitive phrase answers the question why. So it is an adverb. Today we are going to translate. The key to translating from Mandarin to English. 1, identification. What is the verb? We will color the verb orange. Who is doing the action? Who is doing the verb? That is the subject. We will color the subject pink. What does the subject produce through his action? What is the object? We will color the object yellow. Next, we ask, what is the verb tense? That is very important when you understand English sentences. The verb tense tells us time. And don't forget, the basic English sentence is subject, verb, plus object. Very important. SVO. All right, let's look at our exercise, and we're going to color the verb orange, the subject pink, the object yellow. We will color the verb tense clues blue. All right, let's begin. Okay, Chapter 12, Infinitive Phrases. Exercise 2. Translate using an infinitive. Okay, before we start translating, let's write down the sentence patterns that we will be using. Number 1, we're going to make an infinitive subject. The sentence pattern is subject plus be verb plus subject complement, comma, subject plus verb plus direct object. This is a compound sentence. We have two sentences with a comma and a fanboy. Remember fanboys? Fanboy, F, for, A, and, N, nor, B, but, O, or, Y, yet, fanboys, S, so. Number 2, make an infinitive subject. The sentence pattern is subject plus verb plus indirect object, and we have an adverb clause. Remember, an adverb clause is a marker plus subject plus verb. 3, make an infinitive direct object. Subject plus verb plus direct object. 4, make an infinitive direct object. Subject plus verb plus direct object. 5, make an infinitive subject complement. Subject plus be verb plus subject complement. 6, make an infinitive subject complement. Subject plus be verb plus subject complement. 7, make an infinitive adjective. This sentence is very different from other sentences that we have written. Let somebody do something. The something is going to be a verb, indirect object, and a direct object. And the infinitive is going to be an adjective, an infinitive adjective, talking about what way is the direct object. Number 8, make an infinitive adjective. Subject plus verb plus direct object. That's the sentence pattern. What about this book? Well, we're going to describe the direct object here. Number 9, make an infinitive adverb. Sentence pattern is subject plus verb. And then we're going to ask why. Here's the verb, why return. We're describing the verb, why return. Number 10, make an infinitive adverb. Subject plus verb plus direct object. And then we're going to ask, why open this box? Here's the verb, why? Why open the box? We're going to describe this verb. Okay. Make sure you write down all the sentence patterns, just like I did. Write down the sentence pattern and color. Write down the sentence pattern and color. Okay? Okay, exercise 2. We are ready to translate. Let's first color the infinitive phrases. Okay, I'm going to use my aqua here, and the infinitive phrase is the subject, so here it is. Color this. I'm using aqua. You can use whatever color. Here, number 2, the infinitive subject. Here, this is the infinitive subject. Number 3, make an infinitive direct object. This is the direct object. Here, infinitive direct object for number 4. This is the direct object. Color it. Number 5, we're making an infinitive subject complement. This is the subject complement. Number 6, infinitive subject complement. Here is the subject complement. Number 7, make an infinitive adjective. This is the infinitive adjective. 8, infinitive adjective. Here is the infinitive adjective. 9, infinitive adverb. This is going to be the infinitive adverb. 10, make an infinitive adverb. Here is the infinitive adverb. Okay, now let's identify the subjects. I'm going to color the subject pink. Number 1, here's the subject of the second sentence. Here, the infinitive phrase is going to be the subject. 3, here's the subject. 4, here is the subject. 5, this is the subject. Okay, number 6, here is the subject. 8, there is the subject. 9, here is the subject. 10, here is the subject. Okay, let's identify the verb. I'm using orange to identify the verb. Here, this is the verb of the first sentence. This is the verb of the second sentence. Number 2, this is the verb for the second sentence. 3, there's the verb. 4, there's the verb. 5, here's the verb. 6, here's the verb. 7, there's the verb. 8, here's the verb. 9, here's the verb. 10, here's the verb. Okay, I want to use my yellow to identify the indirect object or the direct object. Number 1, this is the direct object. Number 2, here's the indirect object. Number 7, here's the indirect object. 8, the direct object. 10, the direct object. Okay, I'm using violet for the subject complement. Number 1, this is the subject complement. Number 2, we have an adverb clause. I'm using my violet to color the adverb clause. Okay, let's write down the verb tense for each sentence. Number 1, this, color blue. This tells us it is the simple past. Write down, simple past. Number 2, this sentence is the simple present. It's talking about a habit. Number 3, this is simple present. It's telling us a fact. Number 4, this sentence is simple present. It's telling us a fact. This sentence, number 5, is simple past because he already made his aspiration. He made it. All right, number 6. This sentence is simple present. It's a fact. All right, number 7 is a crazy sentence. We're using this idiom. let somebody do something. Okay? Let somebody do something. This something is going to be a verb, an indirect object, and a direct object. But we're going to use this verb, to show somebody something. To show somebody something. So write that down. This is what we're going to be using, to show somebody something. All right, number 8. This sentence is simple present because it's a fact. All right, number 9. This is simple past because he already came back. He already returned. All right. Number 10. This sentence is simple past. Why? Color blue. Here, color blue. That tells us simple past. Now we have identified all parts of the sentence and we have identified the verb tense. Now we can translate. All right. Remember, subject plus be verb plus subject complement. We're going to use the infinitive as the subject. Here is the infinitive subject. So, to refuse. To refuse. Be verb. Was not. To refuse was not an option. To refuse was not an option. To refuse was not an option, comma. Here's fanboys. That's S. So. So, we, simple past, agreed with their demands. Their demands. So, we agreed with their demands. All right, it's a very complicated sentence. All right, let's read it again. To refuse was not an option, comma, so we agreed with their demands. Number 1, to refuse was not an option, comma, so we agreed with their demands. Number 2. All right, we're making an infinitive subject. All right, so to cook dinner for my parents. To cook dinner for my parents. All right, this is simple present. The verb helps them out. Helps them out. Helps them out. To cook dinner for my parents helps them out. Remember, to cook dinner is one event, one idea. So helps because it's simple present. To cook dinner for my parents helps them out. All right, now we have the adverb clause. When, and subject, when they have to work late. So, to cook dinner for my parents helps them out when they have to work late. All right, number 2. To cook dinner for my parents helps. Remember, this is one idea. To cook dinner for my parents. So it's a verb, needs an S. It's simple present. Helps. To cook dinner for my parents helps them out when they have to work late. Remember, have to and must are the same. Number 3. We're making infinitive direct object. Simple present. My older brother likes, simple present, older brother, one boy, likes. My older brother likes to hip hop, to dance hip hop. My older brother likes to dance hip hop. Number 3, my older brother likes to dance hip hop. Don't forget the S. My older brother, it's simple present. Number 4, we're making infinitive direct object. All right? Remember simple present. Thomas wants, Thomas is one boy, wants to take swimming lessons. To take swimming lessons. Thomas wants to take swimming lessons. Number 4, Thomas wants to take swimming lessons. The infinitive direct object, to take swimming lessons. Remember, Thomas is one boy. Thomas wants to take swimming lessons. Number 5, we're making infinitive subject complement. Remember, this is simple past. The goal was already made. His goal was to succeed. His goal was to succeed. All right, number 5. His goal was to succeed. Okay, number 6. We're making the infinitive subject complement. All right. Now, some people would say, my dream. But people have many dreams. So I think it's better to say, a dream of mine. A dream of mine is to fly an airplane. A dream of mine is to fly an airplane. All right, number 6. A dream of mine is to fly an airplane. All right, number 7. This is a very difficult sentence. All right, so let's begin. I told you it's let. Let. All right, let him. All right, let somebody. This is a direct, indirect object. Let him. Let him. Then what? Show. Let him show. Show somebody. Show you. Let him show you. Let him show you. Show you what? The best way. Let him show you. Show you what? Something. The best way. Show you the best way. Let him show you the best way. To do what? What way? To do what? What way? What way? To paint the door. So the sentence is, let him show you the best way. What way? To paint the door. Number 7. Let him show you the best way to paint the door. Number 8. We're making infinitive adjective describing the book. What about this book? All right, very easy. This one's very easy. Simple present. I need a book. Why? What book? To take on holiday, or to read on holiday. I need a book to read on holiday. Number 8. I need a book to read on holiday. All right, number 9. We're making the infinitive adverb. All right? Remember, this is simple past. The police officer returned. Why return? To help the injured motorist. The police officer returned. Why? To help the injured motorist. Number 9, the police officer returned to help the injured motorist. All right, number 10, we're making the infinitive adverb. He opened, simple past, opened the box. Why did he open the box? To reveal a huge bullfrog. To reveal a huge bullfrog. He opened the box to reveal a huge bullfrog. Number 10, he opened the box to reveal a huge bullfrog. Okay, kids, thank you for watching this video. Now I need you to do a big favor for me. I want you to like this video, and I want you to leave a comment for me. I want you to write, "Thank you, Mr. Radisha," and then leave your English name. Really appreciate it. Thanks.